All right, we're back. But dude, I knew it. 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 I knew it was going to help her. She called Casper saying thanks because she knew it was going to help her. Uh,
It was time to pick, Cass. Why didn't we get that wing replaced?
It was marginal. We asked Kelly how the car felt and she wanted to push.
She's becoming a liability.
Now she's driving
No,
well.
no, no. You need to keep an eye on her.
I do?
These are your drivers, Casper. You need to keep them in check. That includes Callie. If she's not behaving herself, that's your responsibility, mate.
I know.
Because I'm telling you now, there is something wrong with her.
Are you okay?
She's not right in the head. Why can't anyone else see it?
Well, she's coping. So?
She should be sad. Why isn't she sad?
It's complicated for her.
Oh, and it's not for me.
I didn't mean it like that.
So what did you mean then, Casper? How is it different for her? Huh?
It's none of my business.
Oh, poor Callie. But Devon's all right. Devon will be fine, no problems. Is that it?
Oh, come on, Devin.
Yeah, and only the wise Casper Ackerman can possibly understand her grief. Huh? No, 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 tell me. Yeah? Enlighten me, Casper. How is it different for her? I mean, she's your favorite after all, right?
That's not what this is about, is it?
No. How is it different for her?
Just
How is the death of
just
my
let it go.
father different for her?
because your father had 2 kids and he only raised 1. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
You know what, Casper? I think Connor Sport needs a change of direction.
It wasn't my place.
Yeah. No, it's, I'm not convinced you're making optimal decisions. The title slipped away.
Come on, Devin.
I've been thinking about it for a while, actually.
Let's just talk about this.
Your services at Connor Sport are no longer required, mate. I hereby terminate your contract
Are you for real?
with immediate effect. Ciao, Casper. Close the door on the way out.
Well, where is he now?
I don't know, he's just gone.
Call him. Get him to come back.
Oh, hang on, wait. Where are you going?
I'm gonna talk some sense into that idiot brother of mine. We are not doing this without Casper.
Callie talked to him and Aiden too. They tried to get him to change his mind. They were angry. Well, I was angry.
Did you try to change his mind?
No, Devin and I didn't talk again for a while.
And then what happened?
That was that. I went home.
He said he went home, bro. I can't, bro. See, Devin, it's his ego. Devin has an ego, and that his dad had an ego, but he get it from his dad. That's why Devin has an ego. That's why I like this game. Devin had an ego. His dad had an ego before he died. That ego was left on him, so he lives in his dad. His dad lives in Devin. Basically. So it says 1 month later, with the team reeling following a poor run of form and the dismissal of team principal Casper Ackerman, Devin Butler looks to a familiar face to help right the ship at Connersburg. Let me see who it is. Select driver. We went with Callie. I mean, I could go with Aiden. I definitely want to see where Callie goes for this thing. I mean, I wonder what happens. Because Callie's doing good so far, and I want to see what she has. I really want to go to Callie. We're going to go to Aiden next.
Were you worried about the team's performance without Casper?
No. I had a plan.
What plan?
Getting a new team principal. Or an old one.
So, why did you take the position as team principal at Connorsport having stepped down from the role only 2 seasons prior.
You have kids?
Yes?
Okay, so one of them calls you and says, I need you. You're there, right? Any parent would be. Connor Sport was my child, my baby. I made that team. I would do anything for them. But I made it clear to Devon that I would only accept that job on a temporary basis.
Wow. Argument fuels speculation over Connor Sport departure. Argument fuels speculation over Connor Sport departure. Former Connor Sport team principal Casper Ackerman has sparked fresh speculation over the circumstances of his departure following the recent interview. Ackerman, who left the Adams much for after the Brazil GP, recently gave an interview to Dutch press. I didn't choose to leave, is all he would say. He refused to expand and only wished Connor Sport well in the final stages of the season. His comments only raised the same question. Okay, I don't know why it does that. He says he wished Connor Sport well in the final stage of the season. His comments only raised the same question we were all at the time. Was the decision driven by increasing tensions with owner Devin Butler? They're gonna kick him off thing. Connor Sport, even Cali.
Okay, right, Aiden's had to retire from this race.
So it's just me then.
Yeah, just you, Callie, let's go.
All right.
Okay, get to the car in front. 1.6 seconds.
Now, I should have thought that. They need the budget because Casper did. Before their dad died, he told them.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
He told them. He said, "Hey, before I leave," he was like, "If things ever get hot-headed, I need you to step in because we need a cool head, to calm things down. And you're always calm."
I've got a puncture.
Yeah, copy. Box.
Oh, we can't catch a break.
Fuck, you can't even try to fucking. You can't even try to fucking.
I've got a puncture.
Yeah, copy. Box.
Oh, we can't catch a break. Your front right tyre has a puncture. Okay, let's go now. Come on.
Yeah, it's crazy. You got a puncture in it. Let's find it.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
If we can get on audio, that'd be great. We're gonna get on audio.
Okay, get to the car ahead. 8.1 seconds. That's P5, P5. Okay, gap to leader, 17.2 seconds. Okay, Sainz is ahead of you. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Piastri's behind you now. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now and we'll finish the race on this compound. 2 laps left. Next time by will be our final lap.
Fuck out the way, dude. Fuck out the way. Not it.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Push, push, push. One, two, one, baby. Let's go. Big can come back and win the race, baby.
Doesn't matter which way you're looking at, that's a poor result for Thomas Sport today.
Yeah, it certainly is. Everyone's hoped for a better weekend than that. You had one drive out the race altogether, another one dealing with a puncture. That's really cost them dear.
And it's put to bed any notion that they can still compete for the championship, I think. Red Bull comfortable at the top of the standings, and Ferrari now leapfrog Connor Sport into second.
Did y'all not see me come back to win the race?
Sport are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Look at Davin bitch ass. That's not Davin bitch ass. Gosport's 9-mile race in Qatar seals their fate for the 2024 season as a result, sends the surgery of Ferrari fan past them in the constructors Ferrari team past them in the constructor standings. It's crazy.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
The watch film we agreed to partner with a number of months ago would like to reorganize the marketing shoot we had planned different before Davidoff's passing. Some contracts were signed, so it has to happen at some point. However, it will be solely around Callie and Devin. How shall we respond? I'm not against it, but maybe later when Callie and Devin are squabbling. Reputation. We did pretty good for that one. Consport Dream is over. Consport dropped third as Ferrari over second. Let's call. Devin, I want to hear from him.
Devon.
I am getting in the neck for this. Because I'm the guy that sacked the great Casper Ackerman.
And that means you're the same guy who can bring him back.
He's not going to come back now, is he? Anyway, we got you now.
I'm here temporarily, Devon. I can help Connosport in other ways.
Well, if you want to help, you can tell me what happened out there with that puncture.
Debris.
What about Ferrari? You know, it was bad enough losing ground to Red Bull, but now we're third. The car's gone backwards.
We had a great car at the start of the season, and
by the end, other cars were better. Look, quick isn't quick enough. We have to develop faster.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it, okay? And you know who had a great relationship with engineering.
Oh, let me guess. Was it Casper? You know, if we talk about him enough, he might just appear. I'm gonna go. I just, gotta talk to the press. They're, circling. Ciao.
He's such an asshole. Like, it's just maybe if you say his name more, it's gonna appear. Like, bro, shut up. Remember we were okay. Who's this?
Hello?
Hello, Andrew. It's Mike.
Mike.
Mike Radford, board member at Butler Global.
Oh, Mike, hi. Yes, of course, Mike. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, thanks. Cheers. No, listen, I know you're busy, Andrea, but, well, welcome back. And I'm lucky out there today. Listen, given all the turbulence of the last few months, the shareholders are obviously quite shaken. And they're wondering, well...
No, Mike. Let me just stop you there. I got out of that world for a reason. I don't want to go back to talking about investments and fiduciary duty.
Yep. No, I understand that. But look, the truth be told, I'm confiding in you. I don't know who else to turn to. The shareholders are getting spooked. We've tried talking to Devon, but, well, he's not a natural diplomat. With your return, it felt like there was now someone in the fold who understands the language of the boardroom. Hence me reaching out to you.
I did get the numbers that were sent over, but I'll be honest, I didn't look too closely. I figured it was a routine thing.
Unfortunately not. I fear Davidoff hid the financial truth from you. The team is living beyond its means. We need to cut costs, quite urgently, I must say. If not, there's talk of some kind of motion to pull funding. The future of Connosport is at stake.
I spent years building this team up from nothing. How can you expect me to come back and immediately gut it?
Because soon there might not be a team at all. Look, I know you're sold out, but you might be the only one who can save it.
I'll think about it. Look, let me talk to my team, and we'll get back to you with a considered response.
Sure thing, Andrea. I'll send some details over to you, and thanks a lot for your time. Okay, bye-bye.
Wow. Future of Connosport is at stake. And let's call him again. Callie.
Hey, Callie. I was about to call you.
Oh? I was just ringing to see if you had a good first race back.
First race back. Well, strange feeling. Very strange. Familiar and also very different from before. Things change quickly. Listen, I need to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
No. You remember the Eichenberger thing? The shoot that was planned with Devon and your father?
Yeah, think so.
They want to go ahead with it.
Oh, no. Andrea, this is Devon. He's the one trying to be dad. He's the butler.
It's an opportunity.
It's embarrassing, is what it is. Embarrassing.
This is why I delayed it.
And get ready for the debrief.
You gotta do it when they're not squabbling. She's not gonna want to do it. Simple as that. What's going on?
Got another one for you.
The board, Butler Global's board have told us that Comsport are not financially some of it. They provided numbers which make grim reading. They've asked for the team to make some cutbacks to get finances under control. I was gonna do this. I would like to make some choice cuts, then back off and I can't say that we get him to agree on the structure. Let's see how the situation plays out. Don't move anything out. I won't do anything to harm. With Connorsport's hopes of a world championship now dashed, former team principal Casper Ackerman watches the season finale in Abu Dhabi, from the comfort of his home.
As once again, it's Max Verstappen, champion of the world. Red Bull, brilliant celebrations.
You know, I'd sacrificed so much for Formula One. I wouldn't have played it any other way, but Lily was growing up fast. And I'd already retired once. And I did a bit of mentoring for Callie just to keep myself busy. And well, before I knew it, I was team principal at Connorsport, and it just took over my life again. I think with F1, I was an addict. And I was missing more birthdays, school plays, stupid stuff. Really important stuff. So, yeah, I think Devon did me a favor. For once, I felt I was exactly where I needed to be. And I wasn't going anywhere.
He was going to be a dad. Several months later, with the disappointing end to 2024 season now firmly behind them, Connorsport looked to start the 2025 season in a similar fashion to the last, with a strong start in the inaugural race at Melbourne, the first race of the season.
Hey, boss, couple of minutes.
Probably called Devon. There we go. Called Devon. Turns out Hermana have been found guilty in court. Damn. It's a bit example of how to run a prosecution. Looks like it's going to be a landmark case. We were hoping that this will all go away with the now guilty verdict, but there's going to be a hefty fee and potential of jail time. The press are already asking us to comment where Connorsport is planning a sponsorship deal with them. How do you want to handle this? We receive interest in a lot of companies. This was nothing more than a polite chat. There's no truth to the story. It was just a case of wrong place, wrong time. Gotta do it professional. No, I should have said wrong place, wrong time. Devin's calling. I knew it.
Hey, Devon.
Andreo, we're slower than Red Bull.
In qualifying, yes. Let's actually get into a race first, though, no? Race pace is a different beast.
When will we have our first upgrade package? We need to take the fight to Red Bull early so we're not chasing our tail.
Soon, Devon. We're working on it. But listen, while I have you, I've been talking with Mike Radford, the board representative. You know him?
Yeah, I know him. Loves the sound of his own voice, that guy. What's he prattling on about this time?
He wants us to make cuts. He's talking about bad financial situation, spooked shareholders, etc.
Yeah, he doesn't get any of this. All he sees are the numbers. Listen, keep him busy, okay? Stall him for time. There's a lot going on behind the scenes right now. I can't really talk about it, but you'd be doing me a solid, all right?
I'll try. I feel a bit exposed. I don't have much power here. I sold the team, remember?
Exposed. Andreo, people like him come, people like him go. We'll be all right, okay? Just play for time. We'll figure something out. I'll see you later.
No pressure. See you soon.
He's just like me. New season, new challenges. Whatever may happen, we will give this season everything we got. I'll be heading straight to the product as soon as I land. Call me when you see this. Lots to discuss. With Casper's retirement announcement yesterday, there is a chance you may get asked to commit to comment, especially considering your friendship and all the rumors that were flying around over the winter break about him returning to the sport. The narrative we're following here is just to stick 3 simple points. 1, he's happily retired. 2, he believes in the team. 3, we're focusing on the season ahead. Any questions, let me know. Well,
Could you take a look at this one?
how to fight our head of aerodynamics is still leading development on upgraded package, but progress continues to be slow due to results from the wind tunnel not being 100% on track. We need to bring some performance gains soon. 100% maybe replace them, but their assistant center is truly overlooked for promotion. Oh no, we can't do that. Encourage bleeding. Our latest partnership charity has been in touch. Rumors about Butler Global and Proxy Countersports involvement in with Trouble Cosmetics brand Harmonious have started to unnerve them. They don't want us to be associated with the toxic brand and are talking about canceling a partnership with us and removing Aiden as their patron. How would you like to proceed with this? Fortunately, nothing came of the Humana deal, but I'm sympathetic to their position. Let me speak to them. I'll assure them a good result this weekend, with which help reduce fallout there still might be regarding the hormone issues. If they don't want to be partnered with us, then I don't think we should bend over backwards to convince them otherwise. It was a rumor, that's all. However, to stop our other charity partners thinking the same, let's get some big scalps this weekend and help change things of the finish for above. BPS, sure. I mean, do we want to get rid of the charity? I mean, what do they want? Like, what is better, performance or reputation? Okay, they're saying reputation is better. We're gonna reassure them. Boom. It is okay. You know, let them know nothing came out of that. It was wrong place, wrong time. A difficult Saturday for Connor Sport and Eddie Jackson resulted in less ideal starting position for the Australian Grand Prix. However, the team hope a late pit stop may provide the opportunity to steal a few positions from their rivals in the closing stages.
It's been a terrific day here in Melbourne so far. Loving the action, but I would say not loving the lack of surprises.
A bit predictable, yeah, you're right, Crofty, with Red Bull. They've hit the ground running here in Melbourne. The car looks like a dream to drive. The one thing that surprised me, though, this weekend is that Connor Sport haven't really been there. In qualifying, they weren't there, and in the race today as well.
You're not wrong, Ant, but look, Jackson's just made a late stop here, so maybe he can salvage something.
Okay, let's go. See if we can go get it. Push.
Understood.
It's something about finishing fourth.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.3 seconds. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race.
You didn't realize that was going to happen.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.6 seconds.
This is all let's see. We watching P3.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Hey, you know that's never happened. We done lost in P3 that. That didn't happen. No, more like P20. It was more like P20. P19, some of that. P18, he was in the back. Jeez, man, I was. Try. I was going for this. Damn.
You need to slow down before we hit the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
Yeah, but I'm not. Shit, should have done it. For the boss level, for the boss. Look, the guy.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done. Get in there, lads! Come on! That's what we needed.
Well, there you have it. A fresh start for everyone here in Melbourne. But is it the start that they would have wanted? Well, for many teams, I think the answer will be no.
Yeah, Red Bull establishing themselves early on, which should come as no surprise. It will be fascinating, though, to see if any other team can step up and keep pace with them this year.
Yeah, an intriguing start to this 2025 season. I can't wait to see what it brings. And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. So congratulations then to Connor Sport, your race winners today.
And Aiden Jackson managed to bring Connor Connor Sport Car to life. In the dying stages of the race, rescue some much needed points for the team in the season opener. Which I found Red Bull lead the way to usher. One step at a time. Chinese Grand Prix, 7 weeks later. As the F1 Grand heads to Shanghai for the Chinese Grand Prix, Evan Butler looks to light a spark on a Kona Sport team that has yet to reach its full potential for the season.
The board won't do anything extreme.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Let me draft something for you, Devon. Leave it with me.
Right, I just want a couple of minutes of your time, then I'll hand you over to Andrea. We have the resources this season. We've got a great team, and we've got my expertise to guide us. I don't know how else to tell you, but we have to make another title run.
Shame we don't have the guy who led us in the title race last season.
You let it go, Cal. Casper doesn't want to come back.
I'm not surprised.
They were at each other constantly. They never really reconciled over Davidoff. Callie was still angry about Casper. Yeah, it was rough.
Okay, so it'll be a two-stop.
Yeah, you can tell Mike you absolutely can play over the dog leg on the third because I've done it, mate. Yeah. Ciao, man. You saying?
The data suggests we are looking at a two-stop race. We think Red Bull will do the same, so we are relying on your performance, okay?
Why not go for a one-stop?
Devon, the data says...
Yeah. Listen, you don't beat Red Bull by copying them. Go for a one-stop with a long second stint. I've spoken to the strategist. Trust me, it's gonna work.
We have a plan. We go with the data.
It's worth considering.
Seriously? Who do you want to side with, Aiden? The guy who spent weeks formulating strategy and analyzing data, or the guy who's desperately trying to do 3 different jobs at the same time?
You got something to say, Cal?
Who are you trying to be, Dev? The CEO of Butler Global? The owner of Connor Sport Racing? Or the team principal?
I have to look after all of it. It's kind of my job now.
Just because Dad told you to doesn't mean you should.
What I say goes.
But you don't drive the car anymore, Dev. So I think when we're on the track, we go with Andrea's plan, the plan that's actually backed by the data. Aiden?
Yeah,
Jackson, don't you dare.
You don't win a race on a hunch, Dev.
She's got a point. Sorry.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. Two-stop, as discussed. Thank you, everyone. I'll be in the garage in a few minutes. Find me if you need me. I welcome your ideas. You know that. But this division is bad for the team. You should speak to me first.
You think I'm doing too much?
Yes.
Was that it?
Callie's right.
That's what's it. Kylie's right. Like, dude, be quiet. Like, bro. And it's because they're trying to tell you in the nicest way possible. Dude, you don't drive the car no more. Like, you don't drive the car.
Hey, Callie. I heard you were after me.
Yeah, just wanted to check in on the car. I'm buzzing to test the new upgrade.
Final checks on the car happening right now. Upgrade looks good. First of the season. And more to come in the European leg. Let us know how you find it, yes? Your feedback is vital.
Cool. Well, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Find it difficult to remember that sometimes.
Yes, you and me both. And listen, I know there's been some chatter about strategy, but no matter what, we'll be quick, or at least quicker. Just control what you can control.
Well, can't wait to see what I can do. Thanks for the chat, and see you in the garage.
See you there. Bye.
Wow. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna see if there's like another someone gonna call. If not, we're gonna end it for this one. And then we're gonna go to the village. Nobody is because it's about to end in like 9 minutes. So alright. I'm gonna switch over.